me and my cousins, we don't necessarily have a serious relationship in terms of like we get into serious topics. We kind of just fuck around.
Yeah.
And I never take them seriously, and they never take me seriously, which is the way that I want to keep the relationship. But anyway, my I remember one of my cousins. It was around Halloween time, and she came in with a bald cap,
Oh
or what I
shit.
thought was a bald cap. And I'm like, "Oh, who are you supposed to be, Mister Clean Head Ass?" And she said, "No, man, I'm diagnosed with cancer." And I couldn't stop from fucking laughing because it was such a bad
Oh my god.
time.
Fucking asshole, man. Did she laugh too?
I mean, I can't tell if those tears were of joy
Oh my god.
or sadness, but
I still miss her.
I was about to say, I haven't seen him in a couple of years. Shit.
Wait, is it a him or a her?
Her.
Oh, yeah.
My God, man. Looking like Amber Rose.
Yeah. I was dying today because I was showing my mom that the video of the comedian talking about his nipples falling off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, man! I can't stop watching it because like I I can't really laugh that
Oh,
much,
yeah, of course.
but like it's just so
Man's
fucking
fucking
good.
liver will fall out or some shit.
And then right under that short was another short because like I typed in Google, my nipples fell off, and then there was another short uh where it was just a guy who was doing a TikTok dance, and his nipple was fucking sliding off his chest, and he like just put it back like nothing and continued, but it kept sliding off. And then like he just flicked it off his damn chest like nothing. I was dying because I showed my mom and her reaction was genuine fear.
Oh, my God.
I showed my mom and then like he's doing the dance and the nipple slides off. And she like backs away. Like, oh, oh. Oh my god, man! I was dying, man. I was like, Mike, you're gonna kill me, man. Yeah, let me
No,
see
dude, the
my.
best consecutive like YouTube shorts. Uh, One was, I believe, this happened like a month ago, where I was scrolling through YouTube, and YouTube skit. I was like, "Oh, my children are so annoying. I can't stand them." And then like right underneath, was some dude advertising his fucking restaurant. He's like, "If you bring us anything, we'll fucking deep fry it." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Deep frying children, man? What the fuck?"
I mean, yeah, that sounds good.
Deep fried children. Dude, you know what? Honestly, my father used to like try to scare me when I was a little kid. Because we'd go to McDonald's, and of course, you're in there for two things. You're in there for the Big Mac, and you're in there for the playpen, or like wherever the fuck the foam pit balls or whatever the fuck.
Hmm.
And I'd spend my time in there. I'm like the kid in the meme where it's like, "Oh, look at me, mom!" Like just like your parents struggling, fucking thinking about the rent and how much they can't afford it, while you're like, "Look, I'm in the bullpit," just fucking casually. Anyway, my dad used to like try to scare me. He's like, the secret to these Big Mac sauces, every kid left behind. And I swear to God, the first time he told me, I never wanted to go back to McDonald's again.
Imagine after he says that you look to your right into the ball pit, and then it's just an employee pulling the child out of the damn pit. A sleeping child, he's pulling it out. You're like, Dad, can we go?
No, dude, you'll find the most craziest shit in there. Like, I remember as a kid, I found like a size 12 shoe in there. Like, what the?
Oh my god, what the fuck?
I found a size 12 shoe in there. I found some nail clippers, and I'm pretty sure that I found a cassette tape. I got no idea. They don't clean their shit. Like, what the fuck?
No, no, man. Dude, I remember my mom took me to McDonald's. It's the McDonald's like right here next to Midway Airport. And keep in mind, it was nighttime, Like, it was like fucking, what, like 9 at night, and the playpen was still open. Like, it's a pretty busy McDonald's. It's pretty big, but, it's pretty busy. Like, last time I remember, this was fucking years ago. So, even though it was nighttime, like, the play area was, like, still pretty full of pretty much full of people. There was still families and shit. And there was this one guy with two daughters, like fucking redneck looking dude, like the most
Oh
like
my god.
redneck looking Midwestern
Mullet
dude.
or no mullet?
I think he did have a mullet. I don't know. He had a
Right on.
mullet, a cap. He didn't look. He didn't sound redneck. Like he was very like Midwestern, but like very
Oh
like
my god, I'm talking, but just like I remember today we were having this specific conversation. We're like, we're in class and we're like, dude, nobody will take you seriously if you have a southern accent. like the example that we use is, like if you're in math class, like 8 squared plus 9 squared.
yeah.
Like,
I guess it depends. Like if you have that like badass like Western like old West type like gunslinger accent, then I guess it could be intimidating. But like if you have that like hillbilly like neckbeard
you
fucking
got that Cletus accent, it's just gonna be bad.
Cletus. Like if you think that Pillsbury's like biscuits are like gourmet, then we can't. I can't take you seriously, man. I'm gonna make fun of you. You know,
That was me in Atlanta, man. That's all my neighbors were talking like Cletus, man. What the fuck?
Cletus, Clyde.
Gus.
Imagine carrying a baby for 9 months to call it Clyde.
What if you carry that baby for 9 months and you name it fucking Robert? Just like fucking.
Dude, Clyde sounds like something that you would name a tumor. I got Clyde syndrome.
Oh my
Sounds like a
god.
medical term. Cletus rhymes with fetus.
You know what they say about abortion? Fetus the leaders. Know what I'm saying? Just
Fetus the leader. Uh, Cletus the fetus the leader.
you couldn't pay the meter. Now the Cletus got to be the leaders. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. This guy looked like rural Midwesterner, but like his diet consists of like a bottle of Jack Daniels with his orange juice every morning.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Like he smokes like 12 packs of Newports a day type guy, you know. So he just everybody's having a good old time, just fat Mexican toddlers just running around chasing each other, just all having a grand old time. And then like the vibe changes as soon as this guy walks in with his two blonde daughters, and they were fucking assholes, man. I was minding my own business. You know, I was climbing around in the play area, going through the slides, climbing up and down wherever, going through the tunnels and shit. And then they come out of nowhere, start giving me shit, right? And obviously, you know, the father who was at the time sitting down eating his meal was mixing
I
his.
bet you it was a McRib or some shit. Just
Nah, I don't think they had McRibs at the time, but like it was probably something like I don't know, like two Big Macs and a fillet of fish. You know, it had to be. But that's not even. I am 100% certain that he was putting in. He was mixing his Jack Daniels from his flask with his McDonald's Sprite because there was. I mean, okay, here. So the girls just start causing all kinds of shit. Just were being overall dicks to all the children, right? And then they start giving me shit because I keep in mind I'm like younger than them, and I was minding my own business in the playpen. I was climbing around, and they started pushing me around a little, and so then I get out of there and I go back to my mother and hang out with her. I didn't really want to bring it up because I didn't want to start anything, but then my mother was noticed that like something's wrong, and then the father once he finishes his meal, you know what the fuck he was doing?
was a
He goes up to the playpen and starts fucking with the kids. Like he starts like all the kids are like playing or whatever, and then he like goes to the slide. He like starts banging on the slide and starts yelling, trying to scare the kids. And you could hear the kids inside the play area just screaming and running and just
oh
shuffling
my
everywhere.
god.
You hear their feet kicking around the plastic tunnels and shit. And then he goes to another slide and then yells through it and then bangs on it and he yells through it. He's like, I'm gonna get on. But like he's just messing around also because of his daughters, right? And the daughters are laughing, right? They're having a good time laughing at all these kids getting scared shitless. And these kids are just shuffling all around. You can hear the little feet kicking all around. And so this guy, once he had his fill, he sat back down, right? And the girls got out. They were going back and forth, talking with the father, going back and playing. And then my mother saw that I was like eyeing these girls. She's like, "What's wrong?" And I told her, they're just, you know, they were bullying me a little. I can't really remember exactly what they were saying or like what our interaction was like, but like, I don't know. They were just giving me a lot of shit, because I was a little kid and I was weak. So then my mother starts like giving them shit because like already she hates this guy too because he's starting all kinds of ruckus. Some parents had to leave with their children because like this guy was being a fucking nuisance. And my mother was like I forgot what, but like she was saying shit like when the girls passed by our table, she was saying shit loud enough for them to hear. You know. So then like it clicked for them, and then a few minutes later they come up to our table, and uh, there was one sister was like slightly older than the other sister, and so like she was talking. Excuse me, ma'am. I just want to apologize. My sister may have. It was both of them, but she's the older one. Like the sister, the younger one didn't want to be there. She was like,
Fake ass
"Fuck this."
apology.
Yeah,
Come
so it's
on.
like fuck this, but then the older one, kind of passive aggressively, but still, it was like my sister may have said some things that upset your son, and we just want you to know that we're sorry. And my mother knew that these two were kind of bullshit, so it was like, yeah, she was like, yeah, 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 we left, but that the father still stayed there. He went for round two, started fucking with some more kids while the girls were inside playing, started banging all over the plastic slides, yelling, "I'm gonna get you." This and that. Oh man, good times. I think he got kicked out.
Yeah, no, I don't think. I mean, it's weird if an adult just goes to the children's play area and starts saying, "I'm gonna get you."
Yeah, the jack was really hitting that night.
Yeah, fucking Cletus went to jail right after.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's 9 at night. He was having McDonald's for a late night snack. He was day drinking, obviously. So uh, it's nice to see that he has a good relationship with his daughters.
And the
I
Jack
think
Daniels.
yeah, I think that's a good takeaway from this.
I remember our local McDonald's had like a backfire. Like they were doing a promotion because it's like Christmas time and shit. And there was so many little kids in there. And I remember I was like 7. I was so hyped, man. And then we see fucking Grimace, and we just start losing our shit. This big purple motherfucker, right? We're in there. We see Grimace, and all the children just start uncontrollably crying, and rightfully so. And the staff, no, keep in mind the staff is like, oh, this is our big Christmas special. The kids are gonna love it. They even have cameras set up. They're like flashing. They're taking pictures. All these children are crying, man. Some kids are hiding under
Oh
the
my
under the
god,
ball pit and whatever. And I
dude!
think we all got like free filet o fishes or something. It was great.
Honestly, man, listen, I fucking hate McDonald's, man. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this. But like, I like the filet of fish mostly because of the nostalgia that's tied with it. Because of my grandfather, like that. The filet of fish is pretty damn good in my opinion. That's like the only thing from McDonald's that I actually like. Other than that, man, McDonald's is ass.
I mean, you get that hash brown in the morning if you get the
Oh,
breakfast.
you know what? Yeah, no, those hash
Oh my
browns.
god,
Those are some damn good hash
some
browns.
good hash browns.
Honestly, the breakfast is decent. But everything else, like I refuse to ever eat again. Obviously, like, you know, there will be times in the future where like maybe I'll have something if I'm with family or whatever. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to go to McDonald's. I don't know. Fuck, I'd rather go to Burger King.
Yeah, man, a lot of things that I've been hearing. Just randomly out of nowhere, I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw that Warner Brothers wanted to work with J.K. Rowling to make a new Harry Potter movie, which is like at this point, I don't think I've seen all the movies, but and I'm not really that big of a fan, but even I know that that's way too many movies.
Yeah, man. I have the entire freaking collection. I remember back in elementary, I used to be like a big Harry Potter nerd. Now I don't really remember a lot. I got a pretty good memory, and like I still remember like a good deal of things, but not that much because I don't really care for that. But I mean, looking at the franchises like just like as a story itself, they're just milking it, man. Because if you look at the movies, like
Honestly, I think I just have a problem with J.K. Rowling herself.
yeah,
Like just the way that she goes about things, like she has like this god complex, dude. It's like I created. Oh no, he was gay all along. Fucking
yeah,
Hagrid.
I know, man. Dude makes Dumbledore gay out of boredom. Wakes up one day, man. I should make
Oh
Dumbledore
my god,
gay.
he's so
Fucking react.
brave. What the fuck,
He
man?
does nothing gay throughout the entire fucking
No,
franchise.
even if he was, like, how does that add anything to the story? You're
It
just
doesn't.
making him gay for the sake of him being gay.
I
Like, what
know.
the? It's been
And then
so many years. You could have said it from the start that he was gay.
I know. And then what I find stupid too is that a lot of people have found that out because, like, the LGBTQ people are like very prominent in like the Harry Potter fandom. You know.
It's fucked up, man. But like she said, oh no, he's gay, and then he like died a couple of days later. Fuck. No.
I know, man. But like, when a lot of people found out that he was gay, it's like all of a sudden for a while he was like this gay icon for some reason. I'm like, it's kind of stupid because he does
What the
nothing gay.
fuck? And next is gonna be like fucking Dobie, like he's turned out gay or some
Oh
shit.
my god! No, I heard some shit that like it's canon that Dumbledore and Voldemort
Oh
had a
my
thing.
god.
It's canon. I don't know how true that is, but apparently they had a thing going.
Of course, we say this. We have no problem with like how she chooses to represent it. It's just like it's been years. You could have said
Yeah,
something from the start. We don't give a fuck if they're gay or not,
yeah,
but have some goddamn consistency and say it from the start. Like,
yeah.
make no sense. Welcome to episode 4 of the Tapped In podcast. Of course, this Juju here with my man Flick, who decides to casually text me just out of nowhere that he got out of the hospital. So from the looks of it, you're not dead. So congratulations, man. How you been?
Yeah, no. A lot of the reason why the episode is delayed is because
God, these people understand that we shot an episode last
yeah,
last time, but unfortunately, like you were in so much pain that it
yeah.
made editing the video a little bit too difficult.
I know I wasn't 100% at
So we
all.
just
Like,
scrapped it, and now we're here. Thank you for
yeah,
joining
like,
us.
we try to keep to the schedule, but you know, shit happens. But Halloween night, I was hanging out with my buddy, and then I came home. Like while we were hanging out, we hung out for like a good 2.5 hours, and like towards the end of us hanging out, like we were walking around in the neighborhood. We visited like this abandoned baseball field and whatnot, and then around that time, I started like feeling some shit in my stomach. Like a lot of gas, but like I just felt like very bloated. At
And
the
that
same
day
time,
we had also recorded, so I saw you and you were fine. You had no like symptoms or you didn't look to be in any sort of like pain.
yeah,
Or we talked.
yeah. I think it was because Halloween was a Monday. We recorded
Yeah.
the night before. The night before.
Yeah, no. We
Yeah.
I was in contact with you.
Yeah, no, I was giving you updates. I was giving you, along with my buddy I was hanging out, along with like two other friends, a few updates because like I was trying to distract myself from the pain. But basically, we I came back home at around like what, like 9:30. I invited my friend inside for a little bit. He talked with my mother and whatnot. We were all talking, and then he left. He lives not too far, so we were talking a little bit more throughout the night. And I was like, man, like I like I was laying down in bed, right? trying to get better, but then I started like the pain started like get a little worse. But I was like, this is nothing. I'll deal with this. I'll be better by the morning. Maybe I ate something that didn't agree with me, you know. And then like an hour later, like I was in so much pain, you know. And then an hour later, uh, I was like, yeah, no, I'm about to throw the fuck up. So I nonchalantly just get out of bed and then go downstairs, and I blow chunks like 4 times in a row. Very painful, but then I was like, it's over. And I go upstairs and I lay back down. Wasn't over. Like my stomach was still hurting. I go to my friend that was hanging out that night. I sent him voice message. I was like, man, I think I got no. Yeah, no, I sent him a message. I was like, I think I got food poisoning. And then he says, you
Goddamn
think
CPS like.
he says, you think you're gonna get fever dreams like that one episode from The Sopranos? I was like, I don't know, but I'll let you know. I'll give you updates. An hour goes by, and then I no, like 30 minutes. About 30 minutes goes by, and then I start to get that feeling again. Go downstairs, blow chunks some more, but this time extra painful. Um, and then my mother walks in, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm alright. Just a little food poisoning, but I should be okay." She's
I'm
like,
dying, but I'm cool.
"Yeah, yeah."
I've been
She's
through
like,
worse.
I know. She's like, "You don't look okay." So she just suggests that I sleep downstairs on the couch, and so I do so. I try to sleep, but like I'm tossing and turning, having sort of fever dreams, you know. Just having a rough night. I'm ending up in these weird ass positions. All my blankets and pillows keep ending up on the floor. Like I keep like coming back into reality in these weird ass positions, just trying to get comfortable, just trying to like just have this pain go away and whatnot. And then I go to the bathroom and I violently throw up some more. But like it's like I don't have any more food in my system. Like I threw everything up. I'm just throwing up clear ass liquid, and this shit is painful, man. It's so painful. And then my mother's like, "Yeah, no, you're not okay." So we're trying to figure out ways to like get me better. We don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe something I ate made my stomach upset. She sits me down in the kitchen. She gives me like seltzer water or whatever.
Awful, dude.
I know, and then like I drink it. I chug that shit. I was like, man, I fucking hate this shit. I chug it, and it almost made me throw up some more. But like I was trying to like hold it in. I was just trying to get through the night. It's in the middle of the night now. It's like I don't know, like 1 in the morning. And I try to go back to bed, and an hour goes by, but like time just feels so strange. It's like going fast and slow at the same fucking time, but mostly fast. And then I throw, or not. I didn't throw up for the fourth time yet, but like I'm just wailing and wailing and fucking screaming in pain. I couldn't take it no more because like the pain just kept getting worse and worse. And so my parents come in and then they're like, yeah, no, something's not wrong. We gotta take it to the hospital. I mean, something's definitely wrong. We gotta take it to the hospital. And next thing you know, like they gave me a bag just in case I throw up again. And as they gave me the bag, the feeling was coming back, but I couldn't open the bag in time, and I threw up all over my hands, all over the floor, on my clothes, a little bit on my blanket, and we went to the hospital, stayed there all fucking night. So fucking terrible. That hospital ghetto as fuck, man. No pillows.
Just like a fucking reviewed hospital with only like 1 star.
Yeah, man. Shit. Just I had one pillow and oh, I mean no pillows. I had to use, they gave me extra blankets to use as pillows, but like it really wasn't comfortable. I was just I don't know. I could go into so much detail, but anyways, I was in the hospital for hours. Until they gave me they I had a CAT scan, and then they come back like 2 hours later. Like, so here's the deal. we got to get your appendix removed. So you will have to have surgery. So we're just going. The problem is that the surgery for you cannot be performed in this hospital. We're gonna have to transfer you to another hospital. We're gonna
We're
find
too ghetto. We don't have the we
yeah,
don't
yeah,
have
we
the
don't have
special
the
tools for
facility.
this.
Yeah, we don't have the facilities to perform this surgery on you. So we're gonna transfer you. I waited all fucking day. We barely slept. I couldn't eat or drink anything, right? And by the end of the day, like the sun's going down, finally I get transferred to the other hospital. It was overall like a pretty cool experience. You know? But I was very nonchalant about the entire ordeal. Even before the surgery, I was like, all right, let's just get this shit over with. Basically, they made 3 incisions in my stomach, including one in my belly button. Those are still healing, but I've been getting better. Um,
Definitely better than last time we were trying to set this up. Uh,
yeah,
I wish I could edit it down just because we'd add like a 20-minute just compilation of you being in pain. I talked to you, when you got out or when you returned, because you were like, "Oh, I just got out of the hospital." That would have been so awkward if you died just on the
I
random
know,
on
I
the
know.
random Tuesday. Like that shit's fucked up.
Yeah, but the procedure they said that went better than they expected. The surgeon, he was cool as fuck, man. You know, the entire team that worked on me, like they're actually pretty damn cool. Um, and also the night where like it all started, and I was trying to distract myself from the pain. And I was texting you along with a few other people. I was texting my friend in Canada. Well, the last message that they sent me, which I did not open because like I was done using my phone, right? I couldn't stare at technology anymore. I was just in so much pain. They were like, "Did you try distracting yourself from the pain?" And I was like, when I opened up that message, I was like, "What the fuck did you think I was talking to you for?" Like, that's the worst advice you give somebody.
If you're
I mean,
homeless, just buy a house.
I know, and it's like they don't really know what the fuck to say sometimes. I guess it makes sense because like if you were dying, I really wouldn't know what to say either.
Hey man,
But
I expect memes to be made about me in a second. Just
yeah, no, I could get that covered 1, 2, 3.
yeah, for
But
sure.
I mean,
It's like when you watch like your sibling cry. It's like if you don't got a good relationship and you see your sibling cry,
it's
like
like,
for
damn,
the first
that looked
time,
like that hurt.
no, you walk up to him, like, you want some water? Like you,
I know, dude. I'm that type of person. Like, if my mother's crying, I give her a hug, but then it's like, so should I get water or?
I
Yeah,
remember I was like in sixth grade. We were, I don't even know what it was about. I think somebody had a bad presentation, and we were like the last two people in the hallway because school was over and whatnot. And she just comes up to me and she just starts breaking down. She's like,
damn.
"I can't believe I just screwed everything up. I'm gonna get a bad grade."
Oh,
And she's like looking at me for comfort. And I'm like 12. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And at one point, she tries to hug me. And I didn't know what she was trying to do. I thought she was like trying to hit me. So I just
I
like
guess
back.
it was somewhere that we went to school with. I know this person. Yeah, no, yeah, you told me the story.
Yeah.
But I mean,
So I mean, the lesson there is if you're crying, I'm not much help. You know.
yeah, but I mean, we talked about this. You like back then, a lot of people would like talk to you because like you're a good listener and whatnot. So I
I'm a good
guess
listener. I'm not a good advice giver. Like
yeah, especially at 12 years old, like I was like I'm still trying to figure shit out myself too. Like, man, I just found out what erections are last week. Like, give me a break.
oh my god, I just had that PTSD moment where I just saw porn for the first time.
Oh,
That
yeah.
fucking lady. I didn't know what a vagina was. and just just watching the most aggressive fisting video that I've ever seen. I'm like, oh my god, he tore a hole in her. It was so
Oh
traumatizing
god.
at 12.
Oh shit. I remember the first time I saw a picture of a vagina. Like it wasn't just a vagina, like it was like a picture of a naked woman, right? Like spreading her legs and shit. And as a kid, like the first time I saw a vagina, I was scared. It
It
looked
was
so
like that Family Guy clip, Stewie, when he just like opens the magazine and starts fucking
yeah,
unloading.
it was exactly like that, but like on the outside, like it was just my face. I didn't like jolt back or anything, but on the inside, I was like doing the Peter scream, like like it looked like it hurts to have.
Dude, I this wasn't even my fault, but I remember I got busted one time by my dad. My dad's like he's not aggressive, but he's not strict, but he's like also not super lenient, so he's like in the middle. And I remember I was this is like the first few months that I had my phone, and I was trying to download some app, little kid stuff.
Yeah,
But it's one of those sites that the advertisements they're like weird advertisements, right? So it's like play this simulator for like 30 days or whatever. It's those type of sites.
yeah.
And I guess, because he doesn't speak English, he doesn't understand it. He thought that I was looking up porn. And I remember that was the time I got beat up with a mattress. Like that shit
Wait,
that shit was not fun. I
what
got
size was the mattress? Was it like a twin bed?
big enough for my fat ass. Just
Oh my God. That is, man,
man,
unheard
all for
of.
trying to play some retro Pac-Man. Are you kidding me? I got my ass beat for retro Pac-Man.
I'm still trying to like picture like, did he just grab it and like just swung it
Dude,
at you?
no warning. He said, "Oh, so that's what you like doing, huh?" And like, I'm like, "No, Papa, no." And like, I tried outrunning him, and like, I fell, and just out of nowhere, I'm expecting a belt. I'm expecting goddamn chancla, and
Yeah.
just a goddamn mattress falls on me. Like, what the fuck?
That's some boondog shit right there, man. Oh my god, dude. I've never. I think the weirdest thing that I ever got beaten up with was like growing up. My parents didn't really like beat me, you know. I mean, it's hard to explain because, like, yeah, as a kid, like my mother used to like spank us, but then she, little by little, she stopped until like I was 10. Like she stopped because my stepfather doesn't really believe in that. So she didn't really. But I think one time my stepfather, or was it my mother? I don't know. I forgot what. I think it was a grapefruit. I think that's the weirdest thing.
What the fuck? Just was out a grapefruit.
Uh, I don't. I'm trying to remember, man. I shouldn't have brought it up because it's just too like vague in my memory to like even give any details. All I remember is just the grapefruit in
What
the
the
window.
hell?
But it's whatever.
My God, man. Listen, parents are so ingenuitive with the ways that they'll beat your ass.
Oh, they're very creative, man. They are. They'll just and Hispanic parents.
Oh yeah, I can attest.
Yeah, like they'll give you a look, man. They'll listen. If you do shit in public and you look, you know you fuck up in public as a kid. If you know you fucked up, you'll avoid contact with your mother at all costs because you know she's gonna shoot you that
No,
lethal.
you fucked up when your parent is mad and you start looking at strangers for help. You're just giving them the puppy eyes, like, please, sir, save me.
I know, man. You intentionally get lost at Target so your parents don't find you. You find ways to like stay in the store longer so then because once you guys are out and you guys are at the car, you're gonna fucking get it, man.
Oh my God.
Because like it was smart with it. I'm pretty sure George Lopez even talked about it in a stand-up special. I think I remember. Like your mother's gonna like whisper in your ear like, yeah, no, that camera's there, I know, but when we get home, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
My God, man.
Oh man, see that's why they don't get caught because like they know not to let out their anger when they're in the presence of cameras. You know,
I mean, it's got to be revenge for the times they got their ass beat. Just,
I don't know. I mean, in a way, because like,
I remember my father. You know, he's still salty about it, and it's been like 30 some years. He was acting bad and whatnot,
yeah,
and he said that my grandfather got so pissed that he went outside and grabbed a chicken and just started chasing him. He's
like,
like, "Swing this fucking chicken."
yeah, dude. Looking back, sometimes parents are kind of petty, man. Like, I don't want to talk bad about my parents, but like this specific incident, I brought up to my mother one time, and then even she was like, "Damn, that is pretty damn petty." Because like at the time she didn't really think about it. We were at Walmart, and I still can't believe I remember this because I was a toddler, and we were at Walmart, and we were shopping for new clothes, and then my mother saw these two shirts. It was Transformer shirts. There was one with Bumblebee and another one with what's his name, the leader.
Oh, I don't watch Transformers. Megatron?
Yeah, no, Optimus Prime. Optimus,
Optimus.
I think. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, did I just is Megatron even the Transformer? I
I
might be
think he's
just
a
thinking
bad
of that. Oh, I might just be thinking of that Family Guy clip because I know
guy.
when he's when
Megatron.
he yeah when he's signing Meg's certificate, he's putting Megatron on it.
Yeah, honestly, it's a badass name. Well, nah. But anyways, yeah, no, the two shirts. Cause like when I was a kid, I fucking was obsessed with Transformers. So she gave me two options. She said, "Okay, you could take one, but I really think you should take the Bumblebee one because like she she didn't really watch the movies, but she knew that I liked them. And when she did like walk into my well we I didn't have my own room, but like when she would walk into the room and she'd stick around for a little bit, she really liked the Bumblebee character, right? So she's like, I really think you should get this one. This one's cute. But I was like, no, I want the leader. I want Optimus Prime. And she said, I think you should pick Bumblebee. And she got so angry because I threw a tantrum because I wanted the Optimus Prime one. So she got so angry we ended up leaving the store. And
Oh my
again,
god, dude, that's the word when you come in with for something and you just leave with nothing. Just
I know, but like looking back, I was like, what was the problem? Like you gave me an option. I didn't want Bumblebee. I wanted Optimus Prime. They had my size. I mean, they were both the same price because like they were both in the same like lineup of clothes, right?
right.
It was the same shirt, just with a different picture. And I brought it up to my mother not too long ago, and my mom was like, "Damn, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what came over me."
What
She was
the
probably,
fuck?
she was probably stressed that day. I don't know, but it's whatever. But like, the fuck was the point? They're the same shirt. It's just that one had a picture that I liked.
Just you're not allowed to be happy today. Just like fucking leaves. Fucking
But
Walmart.
like, just well, give me the option if you wanted me to pick the Bumblebee one. Like it was a trick from the start. Oh man, good times, man. Looking back, Transformers was actually kind of cool. Like the cartoons, not the Michael Bay movies.
No, I've never watched it, but I know somewhat of it.
I've only seen a couple of the live action films. Like I've seen the first one, and I saw the one where I think it was Revenge of the Fallen. I think that's the third one. I don't know, man. But like I really just don't like Michael Bay movies that much because like especially like as a kid, all everything looks cool, but nowadays I watch Michael Bay's Transformers. That shit is so fucking confusing, and I don't know. Michael Bay movies are kind of just movies I'd rather watch high, like because I don't take those movies seriously. He really fucked up the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Even as a kid, like when I saw the first his first TMNT film, I enjoyed it because I was a kid, but I still love the '90s one.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
I mean, those ones are so fucking dope, man.
Isn't there like a thing that all the turtles have their weapons based on like their weaknesses or whatnot?
Oh, yeah, man. I fucking it makes so much sense. So pretty much, I wouldn't say the weakness, more like just their flaws, I think, or just the weapons are kind of like the opposites of their personalities,
Mm-hmm.
or like Michelangelo is like the silliest one of the group, like he's the most silliest, the most absurd, not absurd, well, yeah, absurd, very weird, not weird, just the odd one out of the group, right? But nunchucks require a lot of skill and coordination and a lot of concentration to use because you don't want to hurt yourself while using them. So does nunchucks like keep his mind sharp or whatever? Learning how to use those nunchucks helps him keep his mind sharp, and in battle, it helps him to stay focused when he needs to.
Right.
Raphael is uh, like the hothead of the group, but his weapons are used for defense rather than to attack, So it helps him learn that despite being aggressive, you have to know how to defend yourself. And I guess that's a way to put it on. And Donatello is technological, but he uses a staff, which is just a wooden stick, to like help him with his ingenuity. Just use
Fucking caveman stick.
and
We were talking about that the other time. Like, how many cavemen did it take to like kill themselves and touch fire for them to be like, oh yeah, no, this shit can kill me? What the fuck?
man, this shit hurts.
These men saw fucking suicide and arson. Just fucking.
Fucking his friend jumps in, and Johnny's smelling pretty good. You think that's how they discovered that you could eat meat? Like they didn't start hunting
Oh
animals
my
until
god. Hey, Johnny. They come in with a fucking wheel, like, guys, you won't believe this shit. Just fucking. It's like fucking Shark Tank, Caveman
mm.
Edition. Just
So just imagine, because okay, a caveman just jumps in fire. You know, he touches it. He's like, I got to make sure that this can't hurt the rest of my body. Just
right.
jumps in and burns to death, and then they decide to eat Johnny, and then that's how they discover they could eat meat. So then they start doing it with other animals. They grab a dodo bird and throw it
My
in.
favorite, my favorite thing is just like it evolves into monkeys, and like these monkeys just like they don't know what the fuck to do, and all of a sudden, just like just one George motherfucker just says, you know what? I'm tired of this shit, and just stands up and just fucking walks away and starts forming civilization little by little. Just
Starts forming civilization. I love that so much. Oh, dude, I think we talked about this, but who woke up one morning and thought, "Man, I want to suck off a cow," or maybe not suck off, but like maybe
what
like
the fuck? Suck off a cow?
okay, not suck off, but like milk it. You know, like I mean, who thought that that would be a good idea? It had to be. It had to start off as some fetish thing, like those cow udders. They're looking extra succulent there. I just get my hands there.
I don't know,
I
man.
just try the milk. I was like, you know what? This is way better than my
Oh
wife's.
my god, I hope I can find the video. But it's basically these somebody's playing golf and like the camera zooms out and it's just this horse getting head
Oh
from another
yeah.
horse. Like what the
No,
fuck?
it was a deer. The
Oh, it was a
deer
deer.
sucking off another deer, but he doesn't care. He goes for it all in one. Yeah, man. That's I've never seen a deer suck off another deer. There's a lot of celebrities that wonder how big their dicks are. It's not like a sexual thing. It's just out of pure curiosity. But I guess the world may never know.
I think our minds, when you say that, just automatically go to Shaquille O'Neil.
Yeah, that's exactly. Man, you read my mind.
Yeah, and I think well, but I've been like personally haunted by Shaquille O'Neal, like basically,
That's still going on.
yeah, my entire like teen years. Like the first time that it happened, I was like 14. I just watched like an icy hot commercial, and that's understandable. Like that's understandable. You just saw the man. But then probably I'm like 15, 16, and I just have this bad fever, like hallucination type fever, and I'm laid out at high temperature. I'm on the couch. All of a sudden, I shift my body. I look to my left, and who the hell is there just like fucking dancing? Shaquille O'Neal, just fucking dancing like. And I literally wake up and I go to touch him, and like I touch his arm, and he's like, "Oh, not so hard, player," and just like starts dancing still. Like what the fuck, man?
Did you dream this, or like was it like a hallucination? Or...
Hallucination, dude. I swear, this man has haunted me my entire teen years.
Oh my god, you start having like the Tetris effect, but with Shaquille O'Neal. I was actually looking into it like about an hour and a half ago because like I heard about it. I didn't know it was an actual effect because I remember in seventh grade for a short period of time, like I played Tetris a lot because I found out like I could play it mobily on Google, and I played Tetris for like hours on end, you know. And then basically the Tetris effect is where like you start to like you play Tetris so often that it affects like your daily life in a way. So now it's like all you think about is Tetris. You know, you start daydreaming about Tetris. You look at random objects around you, and your brain just automatically tries to fit them like puzzle pieces. Like you try to fit cars, people, shells, anything together, like how you would in Tetris. You know, at night you start dreaming about Tetris. All you could think about is Tetris, and this one sounds great. I experienced the Tetris effect. You know, you start hallucinating Tetris. You know,
Right.
and it happens with a lot of other games too. So this it was titled the Tetris effect because it was noticed by Tetris players. You know, so just imagine you just all you see, all you dream about. Next thing you know, all you smell is just Shaquille O'Neal. Wait, what do you think
Oh
you
my
smell?
god, dude. And not even that. That wasn't the last time. The last time that Shaquille O'Neal came into my life, I was this was like a year ago, and I was having a fever again. I guess he only shows up when I have fevers, and
Favorite dreams?
yeah, and he like I remember I was undecided if I wanted to go to school, but I was just checking the clock on my phone, but I couldn't get up. I felt like this immense weight on my back, and then I slowly turned around, and like it's Shaquille O'Neal staring back at me, and he's like lying on top of me. He's like, "Are we going to school today?" Like the most deep voice, man.
Man, my question is why specifically Shaquille
I
O'Neal?
don't know. There's no connection to Shaquille O'Neal. He just
You know,
appears out of nowhere.
what if the only way to break the curse is to actually meet the guy? Like, you know, you go to like a meet and greet.
I have to. I have to tell him my story. I'm a survivor of Shaquille O'Neal.
I feel like that's the only way to like break this curse. You got to meet the guy.
What if I end up more cursed? Like just
What if you like? Well, what if like you make it to like a meet and greet and he's walking down the line shaking hands, and just before he gets to you, is like I don't know, like his agent taps him on the shoulder, like we gotta go.
oh shit.
Oh, dude. That's some trippy shit, dude. The CIA's fucking with you. CIA's fucking you with these with Shaquille O'Neal. Start putting subliminal. That all start with the Icy Hot commercial. They put some subliminal messages and started fucking with your mind. Now all you think about is Shaquille O'Neal. It's got to be some government tactics to get you to like just to I don't know freak you out a little.
Oh my god, it's all been a plot just to get me to buy some fucking icy hot since the beginning.
Now every time you see Icy Hot, you start having a fucking panic attack. You start
It's my
seeing Shaquille
fucking
O'Neal.
Vietnam flashbacks.
Dude, every time you see it like an open stick of icy hot, the round top just slowly turns into Shaquille O'Neil's head.
Oh my god. You know what? That's right. I've seen too many bald people in my life.
There's
Well,
got to be
there's
it's
got
got
to
to
be
be
a
a sign.
correlation here.
Yeah, like I don't know. You can't watch Breaking Bad without thinking about Shaquille
No,
O'Neal.
dude, it's even worse because I have a teacher who's bald. So like every day I just walk in.
Dude, I got a few bald teachers. I've had a few bald teachers. There's so many bald teachers, man.
Oh my god.
So many
Shout out
bald teachers
Blasphemous
out there.
HD again. Yes.
Oh shit! I still got the milk the tab open from last episode. I never closed that shit out. I still have it. Oh my god! It's the same damn picture too.
What I don't understand, how is the top of your head ashy? Like that's
That's a mystery that not even the Bible has explained. They say everything is in the Bible, but I'd wager that what you just said, is not. They say that you're more honest at nighttime.
I
I'm just,
thought I thought they said that you were more honest when you fucking drank or some shit.
oh yeah, no, yeah, definitely, but also at nighttime because like you're tired, so like you're more like open as opposed to like during the day when you're more alert, so you're able to filter shit more. So I kind of just like roasted, possibly. How do I say this lightly? I'm not even gonna try. Why am I trying? I'm just digging myself deeper. Shit, man. Thank fuck I don't have Twitter.
But I do. Ladies and gentlemen, look.
How the fuck do you survive, man? What do you even
I
do on
I
Twitter?
didn't. I Nothing. I haven't posted. We've made the Twitter, but we've never fucking posted anything.
I don't even think anything would happen if you do.
Oh man, I already told you, but like one time I got into it with somebody on Twitter, and I felt high and mighty because I'm like, yeah, you didn't respond. And then
Yeah,
like 2 hours later, they sent me my fucking IP address. So I'm like, you know what? You can take that one.
yeah. I try not to get involved so much in like social media in terms of like you know posting comments and stuff. But like,
The one time that I did see like a comment that I just had to respond to was this song. Can't remember the song name, but I specifically remember that there was the top comment was some person named like Robert Johnson or something, and he was so
wait,
like he was so adamant about this song. He was like, "Yeah, this is a titty slapper." That's exactly how he called this song. He called this song a titty slapper. And I'm like, "Sir, what type of fucking sentence have you created?"
you know, shit. That's actually kind of funny because like,
This is a certified tit slapper.
what did the profile picture look like?
I think it was just a. It could have been a. It was definitely a beer bottle. It was
Oh, never mind. Because like I was like, man, Robert Johnson, like the guitarist that sold his soul to the devil back in the 1930s.
right.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I really like to. I don't like comment on like videos on like YouTube or Instagram that much, especially Instagram. But every once in a while, like I have some cool interactions on YouTube. On Instagram, there was this one time where like I just had to like comment on this one guy because it was like a American Psycho meme, right? It was like just a funny meme, and then I was flipping through the comments and I was laughing at the comments, and then there was this one guy or girl or fucking I don't know. There was this one dude that was so offended by the meme, they gave an entire fucking film analysis
Oh my god.
just to explain why they hate this meme and they think that it should be taken down. And I was like, dude, chill, it's just a meme. And then they didn't like that. And then they were like, yeah, it is. It's a good movie. I agree. But this is my comment. This is my opinion. This and that. This and that. You shouldn't have said that. This and that. This and that. And I was like, man, this is great because I've never had that many experiences like what people talk about, where like people get triggered on the internet. I've never had those kinds of interactions. So I was like, this is my moment. I gotta respond to this person in like the most like passive aggressive way possible to piss him off more. I
Exactly.
couldn't come up with anything creative. I was just like, man, I love the internet, and then just sent that. Never got a response back, but I got like 2 likes, so I guess that's But one of my favorite interactions that I've ever had in a comment section was under an Adventure Time video,
Ooh.
and I think I sent you like screenshots. We basically reenacted the fucking scene
Oh yeah, you did.
from
Yeah,
Boondocks with the fucking booty warrior, and I
yeah.
was,
Dude, still to this day, I can't believe that Fleece Johnson is a real person.
dude, I can't, I still can't believe that the fucking voice actor did the parody of him talk to fucking or send a message to Chris Hansen.
Yeah, he sent him a real fucking message.
At first, I thought it was the real guy. I thought it was actually Fleece Johnson that sent him that message.
Oh my god.
That would have been way better.
You think that man's ever getting out of jail?
In August 2014, Johnson was released from prison after serving a 44-year sentence
Hey,
for
good
the
for him,
attempted
man.
murder of a police
What
officer.
the fuck? Never celebrate too early, kids.
He went to jail when he was 25 years old. By the time he came out, he was 69.
Oh my god. 69 out here catching butt. Just fuck.
Dude, that's perfect. That's the perfect age to get out of jail with such a sex drive at his age.
I don't know how to feel about this.
I mean, either. I This man was dangerous because, like, just the way he always got his way. That's
He
power
told
right
you. He told you I was gonna have him. We can either do this the hard way or the easy
there.
way.
He's
The choice is
really
yours.
okay. I see he's choosing the hard way. Uh, I just don't know how to feel about it because that man is kind of his meat saver is like a fucking tail as old as. I mean, wait, how do I word this? I don't fucking know. Just
You'd never want to meet Fleece Johnson in person. Is where we should leave it at.
yeah. Imagine seeing him just casually living life, like crossing the street, buying I don't know fish, shining his shoes, just living a normal life, and then somebody notices him. Like, what would you do if you just casually saw Fleece Johnson in the real world, just living a normal life?
Does he see me too, or is
No,
that
he's
just?
just like minding his own business,
Oh,
but
then
you
I
know,
walk right on. What the fuck? Just I'm
but
clenching
like,
my ass and walking out of that store as fast as I can.
no, but
I'm not about to be a victim.
now imagine like you ever seen Zodiac?
Yeah,
Have you seen the ending?
yeah.
Where like the guy comes face to face with one of the suspects and like they have like a stare down for a while.
Mhm.
Imagine you had that situation with him. Then what would you do? Like
No,
right after
I couldn't. I know what that man does. I would not be there for the ride.
you skip town, fucking now you really have a reason to move to Texas.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I would just kind of
Yo, if he hits you with the I likes you and I want you, like just fucking give up.
like you're at a family diner and then like you're eating with your family has no idea who this guy is, and then you make eye contact with him while he's drinking his coffee, and then and all of a sudden you have the urge to like pee, and the bathroom is right there, nobody's in there.
No, man. Don't fucking bring this shit up again. I'm having these bad flashbacks to when I went to Walmart and like
Oh
I'm heading out, right? I'm like I'm done shopping at Walmart. By the way, Walmart, even though like of course Florida's in the US, whatever, every single Walmart in every state is the equivalent to being in Florida. So you get that Florida experience.
yeah,
And I was walking out, but I'm like, you know what? I really gotta use the bathroom. So I go in. By the way, not high maintenance, but whatever. You do what you can. And this
yeah,
Asian man just like keep in mind there's like four like urinals. I'm on the far left. I'm at the last one. There's like three more. What does he do? He goes up just like right next to mine and just like gives the most pathetic sigh and just nice day we're having, right? It's like, what the fuck, man? I'm
Yeah,
just trying to do my business and get the fuck out.
man. You know what? I wish I'd have an interaction in the bathroom like that. Because like compared to like the interactions that I've had, I'd like for somebody to just casually have a conversation with, rather than just like,
You want to talk about bad interactions? I've already told you this, but just putting it out there because I think it'd make a funny bit uh, to see roam around. The one time that I hurt my back,
mm,
and I'm more of a reserved person. I don't like if I'm truly in pain, like I just have to go see somebody.
right,
So I went to this shady massage parlor, and and dude, it was like cursed from the start. Like the windows were like fucking blacked out. Shit was
yeah,
covering it. Anyways, but I didn't pay no mind to it. I entered, and it took a while, but eventually this lady walked up to us, and she looked a little bit annoyed. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, she was annoyed, but she was like,
mm.
"Fine, get in here." And it was to the point where like she was in there preparing the stuff, and I took my shirt off, and shit got cold. Like the room got super cold all of a sudden, and I go to lie down, and we have not said a word. She hasn't told me when she's gonna start. She just applies this cold thing on my back, and I like jump and whatever. I want to say like 20-ish minutes go by, and she's making like this fucking decorum vase on the back of my fat, and she's
Yeah,
like sculpting this shit, and just I just hear the most like nonchalant sigh, just and not like, is everything okay? And she doesn't speak proper English, but I swear to God, I heard fat rolls, just fucking fat rolls in my ear. And, and I didn't know what the fuck to do. I didn't know if that shit was racist, but
yeah.
she just kept saying
Oh,
fat
yeah,
rolls,
dude.
and oh my god, yeah.
The first time you told me that over the summer, I gave you so much shit for that story, man. Looking back, like now that you mention that, I remember the first thing you asked was, "Is this racist?"
Yeah, she's just racist. I don't know why, but like anyway, she's making a vase and shit on my back,
Yeah,
and she's so pissed. I can tell that she's pissed. I don't know why. I don't want to ask because like there's a language barrier. And like eventually she just walks out. And I'm like still laying on the bed. And it's not until like 25-ish minutes later that my dad walks in, like, she left, right? So I guess I must have traumatized this lady to the fact that my fucking fat rolls reminding her of, I don't know, some weird ex person she gave a massage to or something. That she
yeah,
never came back.
dude. That's kind of I. You know, you know what? I wouldn't even be mad, man. I kind of just I'd laugh it off. I would just walk into the school bathroom and it smells like sex. Like
You
you know,
ever you ever walk into the school bathroom and see a motherfucker sitting in the corner with a vape, just casually like dying?
yeah,
Just
yeah. What a way to start the morning. I mean, how the fuck do those motherfuckers do it? They all
I
huddle
mean,
up
what's
in a
worse, like
circle.
nicotine, nicotine kids, or like the hot Cheeto motherfuckers?
Dude,
Just
they're both the same nowadays. Back then, like you could differentiate them.
yeah.
Nowadays, they're all the fucking same. You know, they all are hybrids now. There's no in between. They either vape a lot and eat hot Cheetos, or just eat hot Cheetos, but are fun to hang around with.
I like how vape started as like an alternative because they were so adamant about, oh yeah, no, this is gonna be revolutionary.
And
We're gonna stop
now,
kids from getting fucking cancer.
now,
Now these
now,
motherfuckers
vapes.
gotta get like fucking enabled on the HDMI core so they don't fucking die.
Yeah, I know, man. All these motherfuckers are dying like flies because of them vapes. Also, there was like it wasn't just the Nick vapes either. There was like weed vapes that ended up causing like cardiac arrest and shit.
All right, yeah.
So But I mean, I still can't wrap my head around like how they do it. They wake up one morning and then they all huddle up in a circle in the bathroom and suck down like 3 vapes in the morning, and that's their breakfast, and they carry on like nothing happened. But first of all, that's got to burn a hole in your pocket. And second, how the fuck can you still function after that? You know?
There's no way, dude. We had a sub, and literally this kid, he's eating an almond bar, and he starts choking, and like he starts choking to the point where he's on the floor, like this man's gasping for air, and this sub teacher thinks he's playing around,
Oh,
and he
fuck.
walks up to him like, "Hey, do your essay," and just like walks away. He's like, this fucking kid spread out, like his legs and arms are just like fucking.
Dude, this motherfucker's about to see white forever. He's just telling. He just
He's
telling
like, "Hey, hey,
me.
hey, do your fucking essay."
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. But uh, who saved him?
The big homie. He like he grabbed him from behind and gave him like the fucking Heimlich. But
Yeah.
you gotta understand, he's like fucking big. So when he gave him the Heimlich, it kind of like absorbed him.
Oh
His
my
like fucking memory foam just.
god. Memory foam just leaves an imprint on his stomach.
My God.
I don't know why, but my mind instantly went to that one scene from Family Guy where the Lois's ex kind of just like she starts choking and he
Oh
takes
yeah.
yeah, he starts kind of secretly violating her. It starts like sexually saving her. Oh man, man, my fucking mind is weird. I don't even like Family Guy anymore, man. I
Oh
mean,
yeah. No, I mean,
I guess
dude, all of a sudden, Family Guy, South Park, just like those type of shows, like I don't really see myself coming back.
I know that's why like I kind of appreciate Boondocks ending at season 4 because like season 4 just was a completely different vibe from the rest of the show.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, why did they even stop anyway? Wasn't it something with
I'm not too sure why they stopped, but you know what? I like to think that ending at your prime and leaving people wanting more is like the best way to go.
yeah, yeah. And I appreciate that they didn't end up milking the show. I think they're doing a reboot though. I heard something about a reboot.
Yeah, I'm hearing that John Witherspoon's son is going to.
Yeah, there isn't that much information on the reboot.
You think a reboot would even work? Like in today's?
Fuck no, man, because they'll have to soften it so much. It won't have the same flavors, man. It'd be
Oh
so
no,
watered
man.
down. And if they try to make it like how it was, it wouldn't work because people will shut them down, you know?
I'm just trying to see a
Oh,
pimp named Slickback back again. Just,
uh, it won't be a proper reboot without a pimp named Slipback. You know, but I don't even think his character would even fly, man. Because like our generation that didn't grow up with Boondocks just won't understand just how precious that show really was. You know. Okay, well, I wish I could cosplay as fucking Uncle Ruckus. I wish I was old and black so I could cosplay as him.